I think it's time for the game. It's time for Milk. I genuinely had no hope for that movie being good, and it was good. I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. I can agree. They haven't made a Sonic game since SA2, and those movies did fine. True. It's been like I've been waiting for another Sonic game since I kept thinking, we're gonna get Sonic Adventure 3, at least maybe like a Sonic 4, any kind of Sonic game. Like they gave us nothing. We have not had a Sonic game since the Dreamcast. Well, technically the GameCube when they re-released the director's cut of it and stuff. But like we haven't had a Sonic movie since then, and the movies are absolutely killing it. So, people, if you build it, they will come. Game capture. We're playing Milk. We're playing the Milk tonight. I kept seeing this game, and it's time we finally jumped in. Okay, that is what it's called. Here we go. Okay, cool. It is working. Can I... English original, English improved. I think we'll go with English improved. Let's... Is there a way to full screen this? F, there we go, F. Cool. Perfect. Help me buy milk. So this game, the game, we're jumping right in. All right. Only gripe with that movie was them using the Springtrap card on movie 1, but other than that, no real complaints. I mean, you gotta throw something in there. You gotta throw a hook. All right, guys, if this game is too loud or too quiet, let me know. Once sound actually starts appearing. Oh, and Golden Freddy felt poorly utilized, but there's more movies to make, so they can save that element. And Bonnie's gonna float. Can't believe this. Oh, I thought you were actually going to be taste testing milk. No, we're playing milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. I thought I was gonna make pilk. No. Don't worry. I was intentionally vague so no one would understand what the fuck I was talking about. All right, we're gonna help buy milk. I do have milk. I did buy some milk last night, so I could drink some milk. Pilk review win. I've got to go get some Pepsi, and I just like this is a Coca-Cola household, so I like there's a lot of steps to Pilk. There's a lot of steps to Pilk. I was at misleading. Sure. I will say when I was at the baby shower today. When I was at the baby shower, I was talking about Grilp, which is grape milk, and I don't know anyone that's tried grape milk yet, so I'm gonna do it. All right, write down your name, Doi Sunday. There we go. Click. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. Hello, streamer. Hello, Cully. How are you doing today? Okay. Like always, chat. Let me know if the game's too loud or quiet. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store! That's what I say when I go to the store. My classic line when I go inside the Harris Teeter or the Piggly Wiggly. I'm going to the store. I like purple flavored stuff. Me too. I love purple flavored stuff. Okay, shut up and go already. Who are you talking to? Let's get introspective. I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? Okay, cool, alright. Took a big nap, now I'll be up all night. Dude, I did the same! I got home from a baby shower today, and I hit the couch, crashed, and I woke up. I woke up at 9 o'clock, so there we go. What game? Let's just keep moving on. We already said we're just in a game, no need to push it. Are we going to play the silent game? Okay. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again. Hello, can I get? Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the ooh sound was longer than usual. Scream walk very loudly, please, streamer. Walk! There you go. You can stay up all night and watch the stream. True. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. You know what? It's positive vibes. Don't worry. Okay, is this a second-person game? No clue. No idea. No clue. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. I could not do this. I would absolutely have, like... I can't do this. This would freak me out. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Who is telling me how I'm walking? How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Ugh, here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? Oh my god. Thank you, Mira. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the milk stream. What then? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards. So then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. You know what? I've come up with an idea, chat. I've got an idea. I'll be right back. All right? I'll be fast. I don't... What did I see? Oh, it wasn't long at all. Alright. Instead of hydrating with water when hydrate is hit, I'll just drink the milk. I miss cereal reviews. Dude, me too. Me too. I went to so I literally only go into Walmart to ever look for new cereals. There's so many. There's so many new cereals. I feel ya. But I got some milk. This is my own personal stash, alright? So don't worry, I can drink from the milk. Because it's my personal stash. Oh, so good. Love milk. Alright, that'll be my hydrate. Better be Choco milk? Oh no. I did get the milk. Welcome on a 3-stream streak. Nice, you did it. It's not Choco, it's just the regular 1%. But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards. So then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. What percent milk do you drink, streamer? Depends on what I'm making, what I'm cooking. So last night, I made like I was like going through my pantry and stuff, and I had some Goodles, which is like some type of like, it's like healthy Kraft mac and cheese. And it was like, oh, you just need a 1/4 cup of like low fat. So I got 1% low fat milk. Sometimes I'll get 2% if I'm really getting wild. If I'm really on my like, if I'm really dieting hard, then I do fat-free milk. Fat-free, because I don't mind it. Fat-free milk is fine. I'll do it. So fat-free milk, and then if I'm making waffles, it's gotta be the buttermilk. I'm not drinking the buttermilk, obviously. I'm putting that in my waffle. We get the idea. I drink 110% milk, personally. Based. The best. Okay, hydrate already? Okay. Only real ones know about the 69% milk. Oh, this game is Russian Denpa? Oh boy, alright. So it doesn't add up. Get that 3% milk? Next time, streamer. Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes. I carefully move my foot backwards, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... What is happening? Is this a cryptid? Is it a person? Oh god. Oh! Excuse me, what? Oh. Oh, chat. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Is this OCD brain? Yes, this is what it's like. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh, how do I get out of this? What the fuck is this? What is this? Okay, main menu. I did that by right click. Oh, no. Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? Do you have to press O? Oh my god. Is that it? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? Oh no, see? I'm pressing O, nothing's happening. Maybe I should have done it when he told me to. What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but... Oh my god, okay. Oh. Brother, give me the loops. Brother! The loops. Have I become the villain in your story, brother? Something like that. So, I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. Okay, I'm pressing O. What? Oh. Dude, okay. There's gotta be something. Put the loops in the bag, bro. Oh, I'm cooked. I gotta put the loops in the bag. What? Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing O. Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! I got the award, the achievement. Oh. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. Dude, don't use big words like that. I'm too dumb. You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. But when exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. Finally, chat. We've made it to the milk. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Who's hyped for the new Kodaka game? I know nothing about it. I know the demo's out, but I'm waiting for the full game. And then I'm gonna dive in. We're gonna do it. We both stand. And the milk lies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. You're getting on my nerves. We'll just do not here. I played the demo and I'm sad because I already got addicted to the gameplay loop and now I have to wait 2 months. See? I'm not addicted to the gameplay loop. I don't even know what the gameplay loop is. Oh, my stomach is gonna be awful in a strange place drinking so much milk and water tonight. Oh well. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the milk. Or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag. Oh my god, we got another hydrate here. You kids are spoiled for choice. Back in my day, we only got Toon Day streams on a fixed schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Now he just goes whenever he wants. You kids will never know how rough we had it. True. The Tuesday, Thursdays will return. Trust me. My long hiatus is we're reaching the end. All right, I'm almost fully back from the store with the cigarettes and the bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on, come on. 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But they're the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. I need my 3 Tsunde a week fix. Dude, I miss it. I need the 3 stream a week fix as well. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. First VN ever. There's no waifus. Not with that attitude. We're just not there yet. Hello, can I get some milk, please? Don't owe me. You have it. Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Okay, definitely Russian Denpa Dev is clearly a weeb. Clearly. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please don't say you are lazy. What was the next line? Like, dun dun hon to wa crazy. Man, dude. I miss K-On. Truly the glorious days. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. No waifus, are you even watching? True. Used to want to make a VM, but then I realized, hey, no art skills, no money to hire artists, no game making skills, no money to hire game making people. Stories I want to tell are incompatible with the VN format. All of these things untrue. You gotta just do it. Oh, date honto. Okay, there we go. Date honto wa crazy. There we go. Thank you, Navy Cherub. Thank you. I knew. I was like, there's something before honto wa crazy. It's date. Date honto wa crazy. Man. Oh, wow. What? They hate you. You are pathetic. Pay for the milk. Well, we gotta go with the first one. You can make a game with no art skills. One of the biggest VN devs of all time is Ryukishi 07. Wow, I mean, true. Big true. One of the greatest, not the greatest, one of the biggest visual novels, was by someone with 0 art skills whatsoever. Why? Wow, okay. You are stupid and worthless. You're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope Mom throws you out the window, though even in flight you'll think it's just a fun ride. I'll do, what are you talking about? Just gaslight me. What are you, nothing. Oh wow, I can just bounce around. Okay, I will pretend that I didn't hear that. You are pathetic. Why are you telling me this? I want you to die, even more than Mom, though she doesn't even see you as a living creature. To her, you're just a mote of dust that flies around the room aimlessly. Jesus! Okay, it just bounces around. Okay. And Ren'Py is made to so simple it's almost just typing English sentences to code it. True. I've used Ren'Py before. It's actually very easy. So, don't need coding skills. Ren'Py's just there. Don't need art. I think I think Doki Doki Literature Club and games like this prove that you can jump outside the general visual novel format. The people will follow. I'd play the red van. What? Haha, really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. It was supposed to be 15 minutes they close. Thank you. Goodbye. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs in my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure. The pyramidal? I feel like it's pyramidal. Okay, we're just gonna move past it. Structure of verbal constructions. This looks like it could just be highly edited photos, to be honest. Honestly, when I messed around with Ren'Py, all I did, and this was like way back in the day, I just took actual photos that I took of stuff, and I put them in like Photoshop or anything that I'm doing, and you just did like you select the filter that like makes it look more like a sketch, like a drawing, and then you put it in Ren'Py. That's easy. Boom. Bede bing, bede boem. Right? Like, couldn't put out a bad product, no one's gonna, but putting out the bad product as just a showing of what you do, it works. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. Is that good? I don't know. Tsunde, hello, Dragonbee. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volumes of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. What? Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. Okay, alright, this is big braining, I'm getting it. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. Ah, dude, simple stuff, easy. I see. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here! Hey, look out! Get out of here, bear! I'm walking here! The petrol stains! British detected in stream now. We gotta do it. We can't do this. Not a Brit game. Oh no. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. I think it was like Russian. I think the game's Russian. But it's European. They got the petrol. Yeah, dev of the game is Russian. There we go. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? You're sick, or the world is a cruel and dangerous place? We'll go to the world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. Improved English, yeah, maybe that's what this is. Maybe this was, yeah, I think maybe there was like the original English translation, and then they're like, oh, now that more people have played this game, let's really like translate it, and here's what we were trying to say. I could see that. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's just all in your head? That's not what the manual said at all. Apparently these pills don't work for me either. I wonder if that, I meant maybe the improved version is the British version? Oh, that would be... I would take such offense. Maybe the original one says gas? I'm not gonna play through the whole game to figure that out. Yeah, from before, I agree. It seems like these might be extremely crunched photos. That's what it seems like, yeah. The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please, no more. You have to accept the truth. No! You have to accept the truth. No! What if I just keep... Ah! Fuck! Okay. Looks like Tsunde doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. I lost the game? I died? I didn't get the milk? I kept pushing. I pushed my luck. Again? I hope we can do it this time. Well, if you use your same name, it reacts to that. Okay. Okay. There's still every medium I have for storytelling is unfeasible. Nah. I believe. Can't write a book, but the kids do not read anymore. All right. Let's go. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, we got this. Oh, you know what? This is what I should have done. I can save. I'm so okay. Okay, dude. Okay. We're zooming. We gotta get this milk. That's rough, buddy. Thanks, today. Now we all lost the game. True! Everyone has lost the game. Can you save now? Well, we don't need to save right now. Shouldn't have done that. Goal of making stuff should mainly be satisfaction of the art of creation. True. Always gonna have a hard time if you get hung up on perceived audience reception. Yeah, if you spend too much time wondering about what people will like, a lot of games just wouldn't get made. When I played Disillusionment, that game absolutely would not have been made by a sane person making something that they wanted, like, a mass audience to like. They just made their dream. They put their dream out there and trusted that people would see the vision. And I did. Yeah, you can never get it perfect. It's just, that's just a lot. All right, good. Come on. Okay. So I'll say this: with your hyper-specific vision, that's why you should use it to make other stories. Make smaller things, smaller creations, until you get to the big. Until you feel like you have the vision that you can actually put out there. So just make smaller stuff. All right, we're almost back. Okay, there's the bear. Turns out the bear is a truck. All right, there we go. Cool, that is the save. Done. Done deal. All right, we got it, chat. I should have done this from the get-go. Oh, man. You just do it now and remake it later when you have more experience. I can think of multiple VN creators who have done that. True. Alright. Here we go. We're almost there. The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. You have to accept the truth. No. There we go. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. Okay, hey. That's me. That's us, chat. That's all of us. If you say so, or it could hurt your recovery. I don't care. Do you hear me? I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect places for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Hey, is that her? Is that her? Listen. I'm a little embarrassed. Yeah, DDLC was a side project. Yeah, it kind of spiraled. A little out of control. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, we can type? Please capitalize it. You're ruining the narrative. Wow, okay. And I'll put a period, just to be there, you know? I'll be honest with you, and I expect the same from you, please. Fine. I'll be honest with you, and I expect the same from you, please. Well, I'm not really surprised. Oh, the period was... wow, okay, so okay, fine. Well, I'm not really surprised. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. Yeah, it is about the friends you make along the way. That's part of the journey. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want me to ask what happened, please don't. Promise? Okay. I'm serious. Of course you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? Okay. I won't waste time. What do you see? Alright, chat, what do you see? I don't know. I can't write that. Who knows? Nothing. Anyway, you could tell I was thirsty. Thank you. Thank you. Who doesn't love milk? Glad we're having a good old milk stream. This is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyways, he jumped out the window and died. Okay, whoa, what the fuck? This is my last memory. Then a long gap. Should have invested in Hop to a coin. Yeah, invest in that thing. Alright, don't worry, don't worry. Once Soon Coin drops, we'll all get our bags back, alright? And it won't just be bags of milk. Strange, very strange. Today's the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Hyped to meet you all, fellow billionaires. Yeah, you're all in at the ground floor, alright? We're all getting, as long as we got diamond hands, you know, our portfolios will be coin maxing, alright? Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. Wow, she took away the box. Alright, now we're thinking outside the box. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become. Ever since my dad... Twitch censored you all fellows for me. What? Why? I have no idea. Is that real? You all fellows? All my fellows. Boom, boom, boom. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you. Whoa, that was very rude of you. She didn't even finish her sentence. Whatever this is. Hello, Ken, you did make it to the stream. Welcome. We're playing bag inside a bag of milk, inside of a bag of milk, inside of a bag of milk, inside of a bag of milk. We got some milk inside of me. Yeah, welcome. Oh no. I'm not gonna pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? Alright, let's get home. When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. Nah, dude, nah, every day I'd be afraid of heights. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When am I under the influence of drugs? When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. Bag of milk sounds like mint titty. What is a titty but a bag of milk? A bag of milk inside a bag of milk. I turn around and go to my apartment. I like the way you think. We all like the way you think. Oh my god. Hey, buddy. Did you bring the milk? I did. I did. Hi, Mom. Oh, you know what? Let's save. It won't. Okay, it will let me save. There we go. Hi, Mom. Live, laugh, titty. True. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Titties are bags of salty pennies. You know, never thought about it like that. Never thought about it like that. Next time I see a titty, I'm gonna be like, salty pennies right there. That's some salty pennies. That's a, you know what? I was gonna be like, got some nice salty pennies there. Yes, Mom. Yeah, what a great mom, truly. Milk bought. Okay, okay. Wait. Take that titty to the bank. Get $2.93. Okay. Wait, what? I beat the game. Wait, there's gotta be more. Okay, hold up. Let's go back to it. No. I saved over it. God damn it. Okay. Tunde. We're just gonna... Dude, there's no way. Oh wait, you know what? We'll go here. No. Load game. Dude. Fucking load game. Wait, come on, let me load it. Dude, come on. Alright. What? Okay. Auto? Whoa! Oh, no. Come on. Auto. Quick. Dude, okay. Okay, let's go to this auto. Okay. What is... How do we... There's gotta be something. What am I missing? Ah! Fuck! This is in Rinpy! I broke it. I broke the game. I broke... Oh, okay. No! Don't open Sublime. Okay. I actually broke the game, I think. Yes, this is definitely me breaking the game. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. Hacker Man, true. Okay, close the game, I gotta reopen it. Okay. English, original. Let's see. Are we sure this isn't some DDLC? Well, I think definitely. Okay, we're here. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go to this one. Why can't... Will it just not let me? This game is so broken. Okay. What if I unfull screen it? Okay, that does nothing. Okay. Okay. We'll load. Yes. Mid-game, 5 out of 10. Look, Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Oh, wait. As you say. Alright, let's get there. You know what? Let's see what happens. I got some 5 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. True. No. Alright, no. There we go. Alright, I've got a great idea. Don't worry. No. Of course you couldn't not. Okay, there we go. Yes. I'm gonna say dad. Dad. Are you sure? One way or another. This is... Oh, okay, nothing happened. Damn it. Ah. There's gotta be something. There's no way. Despite how it is visually represented, there's only one save slot. Really? Amazing. Okay. Come on, there's gotta be something. There's... Hi, Mum. It is! If you select English original, it's Mum. Yes, Mum. Lots of Denpa games use fuckery with menus to mess with you. Yes, Mum. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, game fucking broke on me again. Is this real? And like, okay. No, this is definitely not in it. No, I don't want to do a new version of Sublime Text. I'm not trying the code here. Okay. I'm so confused. Okay. There's only 3 achievements in this game, chat. Only 3. And I have all 3. Milkbot, not this time, and oh! Well, maybe it's time we play the sequel then. Maybe we need to move on. Doesn't it have good reviews? Let me, you know what, let's go to the store page. Let's go to the store page. Very positive. Let's look at these reviews. Oh my god, hydrate? Okay. There we go. We gotta hydrate with some milk. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think that is the whole game. But luckily, we're thinking outside of the milk now, alright? Now we're getting a little bit wilder, okay? Maybe this, because I have heard that milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk is shorter than the sequel. So, let's put that to the test, chat. He needs some milk. True, chat. True. Here we go. It's not the whole game, you were just breaking it somehow. I've never seen someone do that before. Wait, what did Cully say? Cully is so smart, you just gotta drink your milk. True. I did just need some milk. I've never seen someone do that before. I want to try this Friday the 13th type game, but the civilians are Kermit. But I got no group. I look, I don't know how I was breaking it. I can't answer that. Is this not going to show up? Hold up. Is it not showing up? There's no way. Oh, there we go. I got it. This should work. There we go. Hey, look. This is okay. Look at this, chat. We did it. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. The steps. Okay. Okay, chat. Now we're getting some payoff here. The store is closing soon. Look at this. Is this game gonna scare me or no? I have no idea. The first one didn't actually have anything scary. We watching anime now? We are. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, no clue. But welcome to the stream. The good old days of myhouse.wad. Dude, I'm absolutely saving that stream. That stream's getting, hello, can I? Oh, is he gonna say oh? Oh, damn it. The sequel is just anime? That would be very cool if true. This is all the stuff from the first game. It won't take much time. We got this. Wait. Okay. Did I really not play the first one? I'm closing it. Don't worry. Did I really not play the first one? Did I just not beat the... Are you serious, Navy Cherub? Okay. We're not... Look, it's still early in the stream. We're in hour 1. Delete. Look, we're fucking deleting. I told you were breaking it somehow. Okay. Look, what's myhouse.wad? A great game. A great game that we played. If you like House of Leaves and Liminal Spaces and Doom, then it's there. Okay. You were breaking it somehow? Okay. I don't know how I'm breaking it. But yes, welcome to the stream, and, okay. I'm trying to help buy the milk. Okay. We're doing it, okay. Okay, okay. Let's... Who are you talking to? What game? Well, you know, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Take a deep breath of air, okay. What was even the story of myhouse.wad in the end? I honestly forgot what it all meant. It was about, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it was like, the guy had made a Doom mod of his house, to like show off his house for like him and his like girlfriend or something, and like I think he had passed away and his friends found his files. Okay. What am I not doing in this game? Okay. Ha, loser. Don't insult me, please. Okay, we're back there. I'm trying to pick different options. Okay. What am I doing? Here we go again. So, the end was to live, laugh, and sleep. If not that, I don't want it. Okay. Navy Cherub, please. What am I doing wrong? Wait, whoa! The store closes in an hour? So I have more time this time. How did that happen? Oh, maybe it's gonna be 15 minutes now. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna type O. Oh. You can back to where you were by just spamming. I'm doing that. Okay, what? Oh, I'm pressing O. Okay. What are we? Ooh. What am I doing wrong in this game? It's supposed to be a short game. Oh my god. We gotta get the milk. All right, look, we're speed. Okay, we are okay. But there's only 3 achievements. I got all the achievements. Ah! How did I do it? Stop! What am I doing? How is this happening? God damn it. Yeah, I just reinstall? Oh my god, okay. Okay. I'm not sure that there is more to this game. I have all 3 achievements. You know what? I'm gonna let me look at this. Where is this? Steam. There we go. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Achievements, 3 out of 3. All right. Oh, look, I got all of them. I got it. I did it. I beat the game. What are you talking? Have I tried turning the milk off and back on again? You know, I haven't. This is just art. This is just artwork that people are drawing. Look at this. See, like, milk inside a bag of milk inside your mom. Look at this. Okay, see, there's nothing. We beat the game. We beat the game. We platinum. Dude, I did. Absolutely. Store page. Let's go to the store page. Look at this. Look at all these pictures. Look at all the pictures. We did. We beat the game. Let's look at the trailer, all right? This is... Ooh, I'm heated now, all right? We're gonna watch the trailer. You can gaslight yourself if you want. I can't stop. Well, I don't know what I'm doing then. See, okay, look. Ugh. See. Milk inside a bag. Okay. Oh my god. Short and sweet. Going blind. Short but entertaining. When the game is terrible. I've told him twice to reinstall. Okay, I will reinstall it. I will do the thing. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. How do I uninstall? There we go. Uninstall. Uninstall game. There we go. Look at this. See? We're uninstalling. We're gonna install it. Let's install it there. Look at this. We're just doing it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Fuck it, chat. We're doing it live. Average completion time is 57 minutes? Okay, hold up. Hold up. I now have... Are you typing in milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk, or milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk? Let's wait. Average completion time is 57 minutes. I don't know if I believe that. We can open up an incognito on my thing. I'll do that. And I will go to Doodle. Okay. Okay, it's ready. Okay, look at this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna keep doing things. We're doing it live. Sorry, I did search for the wrong one. Average is 30. Let's milk inside a bag of milk. Run time. How long to beat? Main story, 19 minutes. Main plus extra, 22. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Alright. Woo! Alright, we're ready for this. We're ready for the sequel. Woo! Alright, let's go. Let's go. Soon better than the average gamer, so you quick with it. I know. I did it. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I did it. I did it, chat. Ah! Oh man. Okay. Holy fuck. I was losing my mind. Chat, I want all of chat to know. I was. Oh, okay. Navy had the Milm on their mind for real. True. Okay. Dude. Okay. We're in it. Let's go. We're watching the anime from the beginning again. Oh my god. Oh, that was some next level accidental gaslighting. Oh. All right, this is everything from the first game. We're back where we were about like 10 minutes ago. All right, we're good. I still feel like there's got to be more to it. I don't know. I got all 3 achievements. We're gonna move into this. And it's so unbearably dog shit. I can understand it. Kid's just having a tough time. Kid misses their dad. Their dad jumped out a window, and the kid just has to take meds. Kid isn't seeing things normally anymore. This is all the stuff from the first game that she described. Please, sequel, redeem this franchise. Yes, I don't think the game should have been crashing like that. I agree there. She got a box of milk? Well, oh. It won't take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? Anyway, it's... Let's go. MC is girl? Why did I... When did I stop paying attention? She said she was a girl a few times. Alright. Alright. Yes, Mom. Oh my god. Alright. Well, there's no continue. There's only new game. Milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. We're thinking outside the box of milk. Outside the box of milk. Alright, new game. Let's go. Let's fucking go, chat. Alright, we got this. Yes, Mom. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Gotta switch stream category again? No. It should say I'm playing milk outside a bag. Let me refresh on my mod side. No, well, okay, yes. I've updated it. It should. Okay, there we go. It's saying milk outside a bag. There we go. Okay, milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk outside. There we go. Tastes like metallic salt. True. I missed the salty pennies. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face. Okay, yeah. Okay. Paying it no mind. Who's gaslighting now? True. How could I do this? Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Okay, so we're going right from the ending of number 1. Me when I spread misinformation. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Unfollowing. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Run to the room. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? Honestly, I think the fact that I was freaking out about whether I actually did everything in the first game has put me in a bit more of a state, like, I'm getting it. I feel this right now. All right? I'm in the moment. I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. There's somebody inside. I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? You sure that milk wasn't laced or something? I don't know. Who knows? Why are we running? We're running to the door to make sure that there's no corpse on the other side. I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Why are you running? Why are you running? As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. Actually, you've had that milk out for a while now. I think it should go back in the fridge. No. We're fine. I think it'll last. Chat. Don't worry. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Sunday, please. Nah. Don't worry. You just got over the sickness. I gotta get down with the sickness again. Don't worry. Trust me. Anyone that has seen my streams from way back in the day knows that me and milk, we get along. We get along real well. Me and a gallon of milk inside a gallon of milk inside a gallon of milk. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Is that my mom? I think that's Mom. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move! The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Since when was Mom an Eldritch Abomination? That was at the very end of the first game. She was an Eldritch Abomination in the first game. Stay put! The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. I wonder if this creator had a normal childhood. Isn't this everybody's childhood? Come on. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. This is just what living in Russia is like? True. Very true. All my Russian homies have said this is exactly what it was like. Hey, this is what we look like again. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. Dental health important? True. Chat, I'm an old fucking loser who's tired at 8 p.m. I'm gonna dip. Hey, look, sometimes 8 p.m. is just that time. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Whoa, what was that noise? I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. Have a good one, Red. I don't know if you'll even be able to drink it considering it would be frozen most of the time, even outside the fridge. Especially since you can't drink your milk to make bones. True, my bones are too weak and brittle. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long, dude. Mood. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Yippee! Sleep appreciated. Yeah, true sleep appreciators here. Alright. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. I wish it was over here. But alas, my thing is over. Okay, it's fine. I'm reading it out loud, so it's fine. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. Pills here. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. Why are we popping pills? Because I think Mom says we have to. We are mentally ill, like a G6. Popping bottles in the club, like a lizard, scissored wizard. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waistband, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The good old Ambien. Sticky. Yeah, that's right, chat. I would never take sticky pills. But I do take Ambien. This part's relatable. All my Ambien homies in the club. The pill flies into the waistband as well. No! The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself down and drown in their healing efforts. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Okay, you know what? Save game. Game saved. Cool, thank you. Okay. Is there a way to load the game? Oh, it kind of is getting closer. I don't like that. Okay. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Oh. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's gonna be my conversation partner? That's us, Chad. Hey. Oh. Hey, look at that! She's talking! We hear her now! Hey, long time no see. Hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? What? I have no idea which one to choose. On to save! Alright, maybe... I can't click. Oh, she's even got an O! Oh! Alright. Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? No O. You're right, crossed out O. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Huh? I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Wow, it's all just stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget the pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Why you always lying? She said, nuh-uh. True. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Alright, don't worry, Chad. I checked the milk. Milk is still very cold. We're doing good, alright? The milk is still very cold. If I feel the milk not be super cold, I'll toss it in the freezer. That's down here and kind of creepy. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Thank you. Thank you. I am thirsty for this milk. Oh, so good. So good. Alright, you know, just great stuff. Hey, at least I tried. Yeah, okay. Her happiness did not last long. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. We don't want milk right now. My tummy is not doing so hot right now. I hope your tummy feels better soon, Ken. I want to redeem it, but I gotta save my points for treats. True. True. For the good old Jorgs. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying to not get distracted by the sneery looks. Oh my god. Hey! Hey, it's been a while. I'm back in the second dimension, baby. Look at that. Hey, alright. Hot girls have tummy problems. True. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks that the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Buying milk is challenging. When I bought this milk, you won't believe how many times it took me. Oh, back here again. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. I know. And you keep pushing me. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. Take your meds, chat. Remember to take your meds. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. Stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. Nah, meds for the week. Fist fight your schizophrenia? Yeah, true. That's what you do. You look in the mirror and you say, nah, not today. Not today, Satan. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Alright. There we go. Okay, I was wondering where it is. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. Drugs are good, actually. True. True. Big true. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Right? What's next? Oh god. Do you want to still talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Are we just sitting in silence now? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she probably needs her prescribed meds. I like my drugs like I like my pennies. Salty. Right? I'm assuming? I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. This is quite the view. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh! I can, fight a million fireflies. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling around all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! You would not believe your eyes. She saw so many fireflies. It is actually pretty poggers to not want to die. That is a pretty poggers thought right there. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? I'm gonna say yes. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. We're gonna save. I feel like we've done quite a bit. Alright. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please, tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh, fuck! What happened there? Hold up. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Okay, why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? I don't know who he is, but we do know about the milk. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, all my eyelashes, one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then, here, drink some milk. No! First death. I died and then something. That was an achievement I just got. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. Okay, this place is already a mess. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now, or you don't have to tell me if you don't want to? Let's be reasonable with her. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything, even an inch? Yeah. My, oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects, and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I feel you, girl. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! There's smoke coming from your clothes, or wowie. Let's go with wowie. She making the schizophrenia man do the labor, bruh moment. I think she is the schizophrenia. We are the hat, dude. We are the Hat Man. Wowie. The big plot twist. We're the Hat Man. The bennies are kicking in. Hey, look at that. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a little bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Okay. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Wowie. Am I actually gonna... Okay, wow. Okay. So I am... Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Okay, so the mom wrote these dosages. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Ironically, I just remembered I took a Benadryl like 2 hours ago, and I was just thinking it's starting to kick in. Oh no. 2 hours to kick in? Wow. I don't know. Bennies don't do anything to me. I take Benadryl like for allergy season, and my allergies have just not kicked in like in these recent years. I don't know. Let's continue searching. I don't remember the last time I've taken Benadryl. I actually used to give Jorgie Benadryl. You can actually give Benadryl to dogs. That is something that, oh my god. Okay. That's something that that vets do actually advise. You have to be careful with the dosage that you're giving, so you talk with your vet first. I'm not a vet, so do not do this. Yeah, Jorgie took Benadryl until he started getting his shots. Now he gets the allergy shot, and that's how he doesn't scratch anymore. It's awesome. Might have just noticed it. We got a patch update, and boom, no more allergies. True. The Jorgs, the beloved. I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. And to think of them in the AC. Okay. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I'll pretend I do. Alright, there's the mouse hole where Winslow from Cat Dog goes up. Let's click this. Okay, I can't click it. Cool, that's fine. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. Maybe I need to live up there because I feel like my allergies are so bad. I don't know, my allergies used to be really bad here. Like, just like, it basically was a patch update. Just one day it wasn't happening anymore. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. But would a firefly hide in a computer? I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Oh my god, girl, there's so much fun on the internet. Use your laptop, girl. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. Huh. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they They couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. But is she Serial Experiments Lane now? Huh? Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. The cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens. Hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them liked drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were in the calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. True, dead internet theory is real. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. Its mathematical formula. I wish we were real. If only you guys were real. If only you guys weren't just numbers that die when I end my stream. Alas, everyone dies when I go to sleep at night. True, true. It just reboots in the morning. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story, maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word. Please forget, because I won't. That's a award achievement I got. Then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Okay, so somebody on the internet did her dirty. So there is that. So much stuff. This is gonna be a hot minute to get through all of it. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Everyone on the internet is nice. Ooh. True! I've never met a mean person on the internet. Where are the mods and shady servers, JDs and Lintelman? True. Also true. Just be careful of any server. Always. Just go into every server and be just on. Oof. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. Think I might fall asleep? That's fair. I think we're gonna keep going on, but if you do fall asleep, I hope you and the Hat Man have a great time. Thanks for dropping by. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. Can't wait until the Tuesday stream. The magical Tuesday stream. When it returns, it will be glorious. Right. Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Or the Sunday stream monkey movie review. Look, if I can do a midweek stream next week, that would be great. I would love it. Trust me. All right. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. It's Sunday for me, though. Oh, that's right. That's right. In 13 minutes will be Sunday for me. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up? Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Jeez. Huh? Forget it. Did you see a firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Dude, so she just dissociated for half an hour. Alright, let's look up here. She gone in her head. I can fix her, chat. Don't worry. It's not easy to get out of here. Okay, that was a quick one. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Okay. In the umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. Oh, she did talk about when she feels sad, the clouds rain on her. She's not legal, I assume, Mr. Tsun? Don't worry, don't worry. That's the, you're thinking too hard. You can fix anybody, all right? Sometimes it's just by telling them to take their meds. Sometimes a hug, sometimes a big old glass of milk. All right, there's plenty of ways, plenty of legal ways to fix a person. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. The Hat Man can fix all of us if we let him in our hearts. True, true. The Hat Man is here for all of us. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said searching here is meaningless. Let's check inside the manga. She closed her eyes, and 10 million fireflies. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Why what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait, open your eyes. No. It's okay. Just do it. No, wait. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Finish searching? No. You can't say that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do this. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they'd purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Huh. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cool. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I'd never... After all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Yeah. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. What happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. That's a bit different from, I was too old to, I need to grow up. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car, and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, and we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never, ever be ignored, I turn around, but there's nothing there. What happened next? You're annoying, try figuring this one out. That's a new achievement. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. This happened already, countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Good, okay. Dark shit happened. And we wouldn't, if we just hit finish searching, we wouldn't have gotten that story. There's some real fucked up stuff happening here. Okay, woo. Alright, fan. See, and we would have missed that if we hit finish searching. See, chat, this is why you gotta be a completionist. What's funny about that? I imagined myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Radio. Oh, there's a piece of... Dude, this is so tiny. There's a thing right here. The real horror is inside the human mind. True. Big true. Alright. No, okay, nothing. Let's do this. The real horror is the friends we made along the way. True. What's this? What? We don't know what it was. We just... Okay. Sure. Oh, it's just music. Okay. Anything in English? Damn, we could have had music going on the entire time. Oh well. And what are those? What are those? Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the wall. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Oh! Really? We can't click there? That's fine. Finish searching. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony. Breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much, or alright, let's stay here. Okay, let's try this. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? Yes, okay. That was the correct one. We do get to move out to the balcony. Alright, awesome. Ooh, look at this. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on in the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? Oh no, it's the O! I definitely feel sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. Ah, this. I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy, as if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. Save. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You were the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you've made that promise. And I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Oh, why did she do this? A long fall. I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. But why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yeah. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grip my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven stripes as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me, sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. How's the drugs going? Going well. Going well, we took them at least. Big fall, if true. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I've decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only My body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. It's my second death for today already. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. Hey! Okay, so we didn't actually do it. Big fall, if true, wasn't true, thankfully. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous. Like milk outside a bag of milk. Hey! And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? Whistles and Leo points? Hey, they said the thing! I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Is she not gonna tell me? Tell me. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Honk schnoo. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? And one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they liked this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. Ah, she's doing ninja, Naruto jutsus. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. There we go. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. Meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Alright. You won't get it. You're not even trying it. Oh. Yeah, we're back in the first game type aesthetic. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies the narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. Oh shit, who is this? I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that? None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet, like in the first game. I wonder what happens if in the first game I named myself Tresca. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. What's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. This game is so weird. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person standing with their back to us, citing something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. What the fuck is going on? Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Let's get this milk. Kreska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Kreska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Kreska. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Kreska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a... Not gonna say that. Not catching me saying that. For the fact that your son is, too. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Kreska. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Kreska finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? Oh my god, it's the ice cream conversation from last time. No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know? He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back. Confused, oh no, not the bear. Is the bear coming? Oh my god, the shaft. It's shaft animation. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Kreska's eyes. What the fuck? Alright, we got some new animation. Good night. Hey, I beat the game. I beat the game. Was that it? That might have been it. Maybe. Script by Nikita Krukov and Maho Maiden. And it didn't even crash. I know! Look at that. Well, goddamn. Wowie. Wowie zowie. Yeah. I think that kid got hit by a truck. I think... So, okay, here's my full theory on things. I think that kid had a lot of problems or something. I don't know what happened. But if this is all that we have to go off on this game, kid had a lot of problems. He got hit by a truck in front of her, and that caused her to kind of lose her mind. She started losing her mind at school, doing things, freaking out. The meds weren't working, and it caused her dad to just lose his mind until he threw himself out the window eventually and fell down the hole. You know, like, because they live in a gigantic circular, like, building complex, he fell down that hole and died. And her looking up and looking down, she sees the hole. Like, when she does that, and she saw her dad. She saw her dead dad in the middle of the hole. And that fucked her up. That, seeing the kid do that and then seeing the dad, that just, like, completely broke her. So, I'm thinking that's what happened. Okay. Is this... Okay, let's see. Everything around me was created for my sake. That's true. I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is all... Yeah, this is all that stuff. Okay. Oh, can I not leave? Go on. Okay. Come on, let me exit out. Alright. Let's just get out of it. How do we get to the main menu? I think that's it. I think I beat the game. There's 5 endings? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's see. How can we get the other endings? Okay, I think I saved the game at a point that was already too late. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I definitely did. Okay. Okay, and I can't quit the game from here. So, close. There's 5 endings? There's 5 endings? Yeah, there's 4 hidden achievements remaining for other endings that I didn't get. I'd have to start the whole game over. But I mean, I can speed through. Okay. What's like a really quick one we could have done in the game to do this? English. Since you got the strangulation scene, you got an ending locked only to that route. Oh, okay. How did I get the strangulation scene? How did I do that? Okay. New game. We gotta speed through. Come on. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Okay. We're speeding through. Okay, we can't speed through this. Right. Okay. So, once we get to an actual choice, we'll save. Well, I lied a little bit. You can also get that ending by not fulfilling any of the other ending conditions. Amazing. Okay. Okay, save game. Okay. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? No. Well, then I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. Okay. So, let's... Okay. Was that a line I missed? I don't think so. You can imagine how angry you are? Yeah, I'm all beside myself. Okay, yeah. I'm all beside myself. By the way, you're the one that's useless. And pathetic. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Okay. Let's wash up. Okay, I've seen this stuff. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I sent you a guide on Discord? Okay. Okay. Trigger the strangulation cutscene. Okay. So we got ending number 1, the shop ending. Okay, so do not trigger the strangulation cutscene. How do I... Okay. How do I... Okay. Well, at least this, like, doesn't tell me anything. I don't know how to... Okay. When it says to collect something, just don't collect anything else to be safe. Okay. So that's what did it. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever, it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything. You don't take me seriously anyways. When you get the choice, that's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Oh, don't click that. Gotcha. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at the time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus. Okay, we read all that stuff. Alright, so... that's the thing I have no idea is the part we have to be very careful of. Okay. So many things, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, talk to me. All right. Right. I'm glad that this guide you sent me doesn't actually tell you anything. It just says, here's the conditions, which is great. That's exactly what I want for now that we've beat the game one time. But now my idea has been thrown out the window. We need all 5 endings. That's what a good visual novel guide does, bare minimum. Yeah. Hard agree. Nope. Right, there's all the fireflies. Good job. No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You know, I do like the games that fast, like, travel you to the options that you haven't done, and it has the lines that lead up to the question. There's, like, a few games that I've played that have that, like, visual novel option to it. I really like that. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. Alright. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, okay, there's the rumble. Ah, here we go. So I'll save right here, so we can just keep coming back to here. Instead of asking silly questions, help me find my fireflies. Games that don't do that, I don't even bother replaying unless they're very short, like this game. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear. Okay, so there. Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think I forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside. Okay, yeah. Let's do this, okay. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around where I would hide if I were a tiny firefly. Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer. Hey, look down. Okay, there's one at the feet. There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. Alright, let's go find the others. Collect the phone. Right? That's what this is. Yeah. What's this? Alright. Do not collect the fireflies. Just the phone. Well, I did. I think I have to collect a few fireflies. I just don't collect all of them. See? Like, I collected the phone. Yeah, I think I did it. Okay. Where were they again? Where were they? Mound of pills, dosage. Okay. Alright, there we go. Mound of pills. I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. You'll ultimately die anyway, so I worry. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Of course not. It was what saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wowie, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills ray down from it, and along with them, a firefly. Hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. So that was Mound of Pills, dosage papers. Finish searching. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. Alright. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. Alright, we're going outside. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. I want to do this, but I feel like it'll fuck it all up. Fuck it, let's try it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will come... Okay. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me under... Okay, and... You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't... Are we not going outside? Wow, did I fuck it up? Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Oh wait, no, I don't think so. She just doesn't do her scene outside. We're just back to here. Okay. Alright. I don't want to go like too fast and miss something new. Okay, here we go. Phone ending. Are we friends? So that's what friendship is like. Okay. We're on phone ending now. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. It's the Pope Pizza Balla. You know, this place is so empty, though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I think she's on her phone. She's texting. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happened in my head, but they never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out? What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Okay, we gotta get the bear at one of these endings. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed, probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. Who is she is she texting, like, Domino's or Pizza Hut? And they're just like, do you want your pizza or not? I tried to find out. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended. And that strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. Oh, she's actually at the pizza place. We also have a discount program for new customers. You can learn more about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking. And even then, my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Me trying to get my pizza at a convention? True. Big true. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but am a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? There's a lot for the pizza man to deal with. Although I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. I fill my void with pizza? True. Ma'am, this is a Domino's. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts? I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me since I can't do anything about it? Pizza. Are you ready to make your order? Did she leave the Domino's and not make her order? Yes, that's right. If you have worked customer service, you have experienced this. True, I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't fill the void, I'm a part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. Cricket sounds are too real, I thought it was summer. Wow, true. Look, I'm glad that I knew I could hear. I knew I figured it out. It didn't catch me off guard. No, didn't get all tunde. I feel like nobody is helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Dude, this game is so weird. Oh no. Ma'am, these are tracks. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. Dude, I wish I could just keep texting Domino's until they keep lowering the price of the pizzas. I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. She's gonna get hit by this train. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. It's getting louder, even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. Train tracks? Yep. It's gonna happen. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts. A whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it'll be able to fill all the void around me. Ma'am, order your pizza and get off the train tracks. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking my surroundings don't change, yes, something happened outside of my head, but what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough. So the world isn't empty, after all. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking down the railroad tracks. Look, we're not playing Pokemon right now. I can't see anything. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Hey, look, that's the thing on her shirt, maybe. Session timeout. Please reload the page. She did not order her pizza fast enough. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So that was ending 2. All right. This time, no strangulation, no phone, all fireflies. All right. Easy, easy peasy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. How long are these credits? Too long. It's just faster to close it. All right. And play. All right. We're doing this. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy we're doing this. Yeah. Touches on heavy topics. I can't remember even one. All right. Da-da. Def cooking with this one. For real. All right, continue. All right, this. All right. None pizza left beef. Whoa, this one looks a bit different. Is that because of me? Right, so let's see. Mound of pills. Alright. Dosage papers. Laptop. Laptop, sketchbook, and backpack. Okay. Alright. And backpack. Alright. Alright, dudes. We're doing this. Do you prefer all the routes always possible type of VN, or something more linear but then replay as alternate endings possible? Wait, what? Let me read that again. You're all routes always possible type of VN, or something more linear, but then replay has alternate endings possible. I like something more linear. I don't like all routes always being possible. I like for there to be some consequences to something I've done. Like, if I'm playing I don't know. I don't like all routes always being possible. I believe that you should have some consequence for some shit that you've done. Alright, finish searching. That was it, right? Okay. Mound of pills, dosage paper, laptop, sketchbook, and backpack. We did it. Okay. Let's stay here. We don't need to go outside. This is all routes possible game, but a normal playthrough will get the shop ending because you're probably gonna collect all the items. Okay. She's just so EP. Alright. Ugh, another terrible morning. Ugh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Is sleeping in a bag normal? Maybe in Russia it's called person inside a bag, inside of a person, inside a bag, inside a person, inside a bag. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Despite everything, it's still you. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Are we the milk in the bag? Oh my god. Ugh, another terrible morning. Ugh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. God. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Milk inside bag was first game. This is milk outside bag. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. As normal. Just a bad hair day. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Hey, who's that? Ugh, another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Hey. Big eyes. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Another terrible morning. Ugh. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first... Does she keep going to school thinking it's her first day? Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. So, no head? Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Hey, back to the happy music. Good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Alright. Get a bad dream. So you had a bad dream. Alright. Time for ending 4. Alright. Do not, so don't get the phone. Don't collect all the fireflies. Trigger the laptop full, dialogue. Okay. We got this. Chat, we've got 2 more endings. This, you know, it says I've been playing this game for almost 2 hours. I thought they said this game was only a runtime of 57 minutes. No strangle, no phone, not all fireflies. You'll end up returning to the subject anyway. Balcony. Alright, we got this. We got this. Alright. God damn. Alright. Let's go. Continue. This. Alright. No strangle, no phone, not all fireflies. Wowie. You know, I think it's actually different each time. I think there's something in the Rimpi that randomly picks different colors for this. Maybe. Oh, hey, look, that feels new. Okay. Sure. So laptop, let's... You'll end up returning to the subject anyway. You'll end up returning to the subject anyway. So she talks about the boy. The hamsters. No one's real. Dead internet theory. There was only one friend that she had. Alright. Alright, so there. We need at least like 2 of them. Okay, 3. Finish searching. All right. Now go to the balcony. Oh, hold on 1 second, chat. The pupper's got to go potty. Let me put the BRB up on the screen. Let me just let him go potty. Druggy, okay. Don't worry, buddy. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Don't worry, chat. Druggy, calm down. Go. I am back. All right, BRB is gone. Boom, baby. Okay, welcome back. Glad to be back. Why not? Okay, and we need to go to the balcony. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go, and then we fall. she's saying new stuff? According to that, she was saying she can figure out the pixels and how to code it. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Why is everything so terrible? Oh. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, it's the same stuff. Yep, okay. Alright. I was like, did I go past the new scene? But I did not. That's it. What are you gonna do? Let's go to sleep. Okay, so if this is an all endings possible game, what is a linear game? Is that where I choose at the beginning what type of game I want to play, and then I go back and at the very beginning choose? Is that what you mean by a linear VN? Alright, let's go. New ending. There we go. I wake up lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. It's a game where you can only really do one thing at first, but then you can replay for new options. Oh, okay. Can't think of a lot of those, though. Yeah, same. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. Okay. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use, I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket, and the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. Think of a lot of the reverse where you can get all the endings except the true one if you do all the other ones to get. Yeah, I mean, that's a Clannad thing right there. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way? I thought New Game Plus was a common version of VNs. Ah. No, not a lot, not usually. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. All of these different endings have had such different, like, artistic... The art is so different for each and every single one of these endings. I love it. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something at some point. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness, and only the door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposefully avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out toward it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch-black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door, like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door. Stupid, nasty, cursed door. I hate you. I hate you! I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let all the despair that I had bottled up I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No. I don't stop screaming for a moment, because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice, coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush toward the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes. The door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first onto the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. God damn. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody, help! The other side of the door is completely silent. Silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you. I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes. I stand up from my knees, despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths in reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them and don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No! Go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. She did run towards the door in the last one. Oh my god. Oh. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. And grass, of course. Firmly grasp it. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me, with sounds and, I'm pretty sure, colors too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam, I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again, but this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else? Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that it's not a wolf. Oh, it's the O. Oh shit. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but got an instant reply. Oh. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Oh. Hey, where are you? Oh. I can't understand where I should run to, and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around, only an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Oh shit. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a black spot, but hey, I can see you. The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, and the black spot is just a stone or a tree? I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps, then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone? A tree? Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least, I think so. The horrifying voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively and, for some reason, try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with nasty, cackling rustle. I've had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here. I'm scared here, you know. Why won't you do anything? The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding toward me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. This is just okay. So for anybody that hasn't been catching on, she is saying all the stuff that the person on the other side of the door was saying to her. She's been saying all this stuff. So something's happening. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by the sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. No. No! Go away! An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. And I wake up on the cold floor, in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Damn, she's just stuck in that loop. In that dream. Poor Milk Chan. Last one is essentially do bare minimum and no balcony. Okay. Do not trigger strangulation. Do not collect phone. Do not collect fireflies. Do not go to balcony. Okay. Can do. Alright. Here we go. Final one, and then we're calling it for the night. Oh my god. Another hydrate. Thank god this is still cold. If this was like... I'm so glad that this stream is only like 3 hours long, and I definitely didn't have the milk at the beginning, so it hasn't been out long enough to curdle, go bad, do anything. Nobody look it up. Nobody tell me if milk goes bad that fast. All right, chat. I'll just deal with the consequences tomorrow, and I will not update anyone. All right. Time for final ending. Continue. Alright. Do not trigger. Do not collect phone. Yeah, this has been different every time. Right. Finish searching, and do not go to the balcony. Alright, let's stay here. Alright. Alright. Alright, here we go. That was the quickest one. Bare minimum was the quickest one. I mean, not surprisingly at all. Alright, here we go. Final ending. Ending number 5. I look down. Oh shit. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. I would not be able to walk upstairs like this. I do not like stairs if they do not have a rail and it's going up. Like, when I've gone hiking and, like, I've done some mountain climbing and stuff. Not like, you know, like rock climbing, but like mountain climbing. And like, it had a thing like this one time. Scariest fucking moment of my life. Okay. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes across the giant column, around the giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling, I know I've spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. But gravity should tell you. Yeah, this would be me, holding the wall. 1 billion pounds of concrete and 1 million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them. Even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It's just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn to dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. Long live the spiral. All hail the spiral. Truly. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Dude, all these endings have such different art. I love it. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling. But then I realize it's the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force, unaware of what's about to happen. I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't! What the fuck is going on? Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears. silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures, just like mine, spread in tidy rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. These nightmares that she has are like... There is this existential dread that they are filling me with. I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep and actively have nightmares like this tonight. Like, that is the sense of dread that I get from each of these endings. There at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exist and not. I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own. The only thing I can do is choose the direction. Up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wozek's hand. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him, apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. What? Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot recently, how did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly. Don't hide anything. These quotes or things, are these other people's thoughts, or I have no idea what's going on. I think she's being consumed by other people's thoughts now from all the other spirals. I don't know. I decided to descend. Descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong, because your path has changed. Maybe you start talking in a wrong way, or made some sort of mistake, so start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, and with time it will create a new order inside you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Do you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. It almost feels like this is something her dad was saying with the grow up part, but not the rest of it, with the meaning of life. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry. I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Alright. Done it. We've unlocked all the endings. We've done it. Boom, baby, boom. You've unlocked all achievements. All 10 achievements have been unlocked. We have done it. We have 100%ed the game. Alright. Chat. I have been playing this for 2.3 hours. Amazing. BTW, there is one thing sadly lost in translation from the first game. What is lost from translation? What is it? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. I'm very curious. When it asks you to write your name in Russian, it asks you to write your name on the packet, which is to say on a label. Nice, okay. I'm waiting. Write your name on the packet or write your name on a label. I'm trying to figure out what importance that has to everything. I have no idea. What I'm saying that foreshadows that you the player are the meds. Oh, you're writing yourself the label on a pill bottle. Okay. So, oh yeah, and if she stops taking them or like all that, then we go away and everything. Okay. Okay. That does make more sense, because the second game does really like send home that you are something that is, because she's taking a medicine or because she's doing something very specific. Like, you are manifested from her decisions and stuff. So the label, okay, I get that a bit more. All right. God damn. Okay. That was a wild fucking game. Okay. Holy shit. I feel like I'm gonna be thinking about this one for a while. I'm probably gonna find some stuff online explaining the lore is surprisingly dark. For milk outside the inside the bag, milk. Oh, and just all the O's keep coming. I still hold that Tresca. I don't know what to think about the Tresca thing. The Tresca thing feels too real. That does feel like she was a kid, and the truck in the first game. That when it says there's a bear in the lore iceberg, definitely a couple long detailed breakdowns out there. I'd fully believe it. That first one, ending 1, really feels like that's what really fucked her up in the first place about leaving the house and stuff. She was helping one of the neighbor kids, one of the kids that she like lived with, and like helped him go get a bag of milk. And I swear it's gotta be when she said the bear almost hit her and it was a truck. The truck must have hit that kid. Absolutely. The Tresca thing is her remembering that traumatizing scene from her past with her dad, but she replaces herself with another child and rescues herself. Okay. So, but also the thing with her dad was her at school. She was saying she was at school, and she got pulled out like by the teachers and stuff. Like her doing it at the milk store, I guess could be the same thing. Like that could be her rescuing herself. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go find these breakdowns. I'm just trying to figure out what fucking happened. It's a form of therapy. You recall a memory, but put yourself in the position of old trauma, but pretend you could fix it. I mean, yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I don't know. I think there's just a lot of options. A lot of things could be true. Either way, she lost it, and it was just too much of a something that her parents couldn't handle. And I think, yeah, her dad definitely killed himself at that apartment complex, which is the whole why she gets afraid of the zero. Like, it's just her looking down, that's why, I think. And that's why she sees her mom as a monster. I think her mom probably blames her for the death of her husband and takes it out on her and all this other stuff, and is always trying to make her take the medicines and do all this other stuff. And it's probably not even honestly, the milk, she's probably not even lactose intolerant or allergic to milk or anything. The milk is probably just such a trigger for her. The milk induces literal seizures with how traumatic it is or something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna get into all this. It's a lot. It's wild. Thank you all for staying up. It is 1:30 in the morning where I am. Thank you all for sticking around. This has been a wild stream. I will see you all next time. I don't know what I'm gonna play just yet. But thanks for dropping by for the milk stream. And remember, it's not like I'm streaming for you or anything like that. Baka.